Thank you so much for joining me today. Where am I? Well, today's all about the quadrilogy. I've come to Rick Stein's pub. Take a look behind me. The Cornish Arms. Now we're in a place called St Miriam, and it's about 10 minutes drive from Padstow. I've been to a couple of Rick Stein's establishments. I had fish and chips. Everyone would definitely don't want to talk about that. I then went to Barnes and I actually had a set menu there. I thought the quality was quite good, but the portions were a little bit on the small side. And then he completely redeemed himself down in the Sandbanks. I had 2 breakfasts there. So well done, Rick. We're back as really good friends. Although you didn't send me a Christmas card this year, and I don't really blame you, but I didn't send you one either. I'm really looking forward to this. He's had this pub a number of years, and yeah, it's quite nice. It's got a beautiful seating area outside the front here. It's got a wood-fired pizza place over there for the summer as well. So all in all, yeah, looking forward to it. As always, let's give it a go. Come on, Rick, don't let me down. Here we are, we've come inside. Now where we're seated is kind of an extension to the pub, and it looks out over a beer garden, which is just behind the cameraman. Lots of beer gardens here, and loads of benches as well. Take a look behind as well. It's got a big seated area over there. As you come in, it's got a pool table and it's got a bar which is there for locals, regulars and all the rest of it. Take a look at this menu. Do you like the service here? I've got to say that. Service is, straight away, it's up there. Brilliant stuff. That's great stuff, thank you. That's lovely, thank you. That's great. Thank you very much. I did tell you the service was really good, didn't I? Well, if you actually heard the lady, she's already told you what I've ordered. Taking a look down at the starters, the baked whole camembert for 2. Obviously I'm going to share it here with new potatoes, gherkins, beetroot chutney and grilled sourdough. That's £19.50. Those who are worried about the calories, it actually tells you how many calories is, or the average amount of calories that will be in each dish. Then on to the mains, and the mains, it's got a real mix of different offerings. You've got likes of fish curries, you've got the traditional fish and chips, you've got steaks and everything. But I'm interested in the sausage and mash. Good old bangers and mash, hey? Cornish rare breed black pig sausages from, I do apologise to this farm because I guarantee this is wrong, the Trethethan farm. Do apologise, as I just said, guaranteed that's wrong. That comes with mash and seasonal vegetables. That's $17.95 and it's 710 calories. So yeah, the main thing I like about it is it's very relaxing in here. It's actually got quite a nice feel to it. Yeah, I like it as a pub. If there is background noise, I do apologise. There is quite a few younger persons in here and all the rest of it. They're all well behaved, so that's great stuff. And it's very dog friendly as well because people have got their dogs in here as well. So if you've got a doggy and you fancy coming in here, then absolutely no problem as well. So I shall see you when the baked whole camembert for 2 arrives. $19.50. Nearly £10 each to share. See you very soon. Got some tap water as well, bit boring. Nice vintage though, that's a nice vintage. See you soon. Crikey, there's definitely enough for 2 people. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, so Gary touches it, so obviously that's nice and hot. My first impressions here, that's not a beetroot chutney though, so that's a little bit different. You have your gherkins here, you have new potatoes, they're cold. Hey ho, and sourdough bread. It's got some griddle marks on that. So it's warm, melted. Come here. But the feeling is going to be a little bit hot. It's coming back. It's got no assistance in there, so there's got no garlic in there or anything along them lines. Let's just get that. And just take a closer in here. It's certainly all there. It's oozy. yeah. How can I say? Kind of needs a little bit of help. Because it's a little bit boring. Crikey. I've used that. I have to use this one now. I'm interested in this chutney though. Because the beetroot chutney would have been a little bit sweeter. And I think that would have actually helped. But let's see. Crikey. That's a spicy chutney. I have to, don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's put you there. Some of the, a bit all over the place here. My sincere apologies. Let's put some of the spicy chutney on there. And let's see if that brings a little bit more to this party. Come here, come here, come here. No, that doesn't balance. I'll tell you what the problem with it is. It's too spicy. Not unpleasant. Please don't think that. It's definitely not unpleasant. There's some gherkins. Yeah. And new potatoes. Just putting you there for a second. I actually thought the new potatoes would have been warm. Let's take a look at it. Just definitely needs a little bit more trimming on these new potatoes, and it's on. And the reason why I picked them all up, they're all like that. Let me take a look. Just a little bit of attention to detail. I'll tell you what, I like them. I do like them. As a starter, it's very appealing on the eye, there's no doubts about that. Has it blown me away? I find it a little bit, just the camembert just needs that little bit of help. That doesn't particularly go well with it. Yeah, there's a lot there, but it's quite basic, isn't it? It's quite a basic rustic starter. So, what I want to do is tuck in, we'll share it, and yeah, just that little bit underwhelming. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. But first impressions, it did look really. But was it a good choice? I'll tell you actually, the lady who served us, she turned around and I was thinking of having the mussels for starters, and she turned around and she goes, actually the mussels haven't arrived yet. And sure enough, she goes, actually, there they are. And the guy walked past with the fresh mussels, so I can guarantee the mussels are fresh, and I think I actually would have preferred that as a starter. But hey, it's not unpleasant, it's just not the wow. Okay, we'll just crack on here, and then we're on to the bangers and mash. Come here, you. We'll try you with that again. See you soon. Strange combinations, though. Very strange. Bangers and mash. Here we go. My first impressions here. I've got to bear in mind it's just shy of £18. I'm going to move the vegetables out of the way here. I just think for £18, it certainly could do with more mash. Although I've got to say that mash does look very smooth. A bit more gravy as well, and not served in a bowl. Me and my bowls. Yeah. Do like the colour of the greens. So you've got the broccoli there, you've got some kale in there, and cabbage as well. Right, let's dive in. This is not mess around. Just disappointed portion-wise. Is it a world-class, brilliant sausage? It's all kicking off over there. Doggy's feeling a bit rough. Rough. I could have done with a bit more of a snap on the skin. And that's kind of where it hasn't been cooked perfectly all the way around, as you can see. That one's got there. Anyhow, let's try it. Hot. The problem I have with it, the snap on the skin. The skin needs a little bit more cooking. You can see there I was struggling a little bit with the snap on that skin. Yeah, not an issue with the sausage, but I just want to really highlight it to you. Just there, you see it just needs a little bit more cooking just to help that snap. Okay, let's try this mash with the gravy. Mash is nice and creamy, but it does need seasoning. That needs more seasoning in there. The gravy itself, not getting much of it. That's the problem. So it'll give you that's an onion-based gravy, but I'm going to have to ask for some more because it's just not enough there. Onto the green stuff, my broccoli. Let's come here, Mr. Broccoli. Bowl. Like that broccoli. Good crunch to it again. Needs a bit of seasoning. Cabbage, really sweet. Do like that. These guys need to come into play. It hasn't blown me away, not for the money. I think it's a quality sausage, no doubts about that. There's a lot more gravy within it. And I think it needs more mashed potato as well. And no bowl. But apart from that, it's not too bad. Okay. I should see if I've got room for a dessert. I'm finding it a little bit average at the moment, got to say. Yeah, not overwhelmed. A bit disappointed, Rick. I am a little bit disappointed. Nice sausage. Better cooking. Would have made elevate it a little bit. Okay, we'll go and crack on. Bit disappointed. Definitely need more gravy. Right, we've got to do a different camera angle here because there's a lot of children that's actually arrived in the background and it's not right we get them involved. Looking at the desserts here, now I need something to actually put me back in a better mood because I've been a little bit disappointed so far. Just taking a look at the desserts, you have a look there. I'm just going to go for the sticky toffee pudding with Cornish clotted cream. It's £8.95. So I shall see you when that arrives. We're going to have to make this sort of segment at the end a little bit short, if you like, only because I don't want to get children involved in the background. Okay, see you very, very soon. Is this going to save the day? I'm taking a look here. My first impressions, that sauce. Just saw it when it was delivered down. It's very watery. Again, the sticky toffee pudding, perfectly symmetrical, so I'd actually say that's bought in. So not made in-house. Let's try the sauce first of all. That's very sweet. Not so much toffee-wise. Very, very sweet. Let's dive in to the sponge. The sponge is okay. The star of the show, as always, to me, the clotted cream from Cornwall. Star of the show is easily you. You are the star. The clotted cream. That is fantastic. It's okay. Again, it's kind of gone with the theme of the whole meal. It's just okay. Just very, not blown away with anything. Okay, I'm going to get the bill, meet you outside and give my final thoughts. I'm sorry this segment's been a little bit short, but there is lots of little people all around the place, and as I said, don't want to get them in shot. So, okay, see you outside. Clotted cream, you come here, more clotted cream, yum yum. Okay, so what do I think of the Cornish Arms? I think it's a beautiful pub. It's a beautiful, stunning pub. Service, absolutely top drawer, and I do mean that. Absolutely fantastic service. I do like the beer gardens here, plenty of seating area, you know, big car park as well. So yeah, I imagine in the summer this place is really, really busy. Behind me, wood-fired pizza. Wish that was open. Yes, my baked camembert. That was boring. That was just boring. And again, that spicy chutney, that just didn't go. You know, that wasn't there. The potatoes needed better trimming. It's just boring. Enough for two people, but it's all the money. And I'll come to the bill in a second. My sausage and mash. The star of the show, the sausages, they needed better cooking. Not enough mash, definitely not enough gravy. The star of that was the vegetables. You know, now the sausages themselves, they're quality sausages, so whoever produces them, brilliant stuff. But again, for the money, portion-wise, I don't think that was good enough. And how it was served, I've got to tell you, in there, I've never been anywhere. It looks more like Crufts. There was dogs everywhere, and they actually served it to me in a bowl. Woof woof, not good. Sticky toffee pudding. That sauce on that sticky toffee pudding, that was watery, sugar. That's what it was, really sugary, not a lot of toffee there. And then in the sponge itself, that needed a little bit of help because, you know, it needs some dates in or something. I think that's just mass produced and then heated up in the kitchen, and that's about it. It's definitely not made in-house. Clotted cream, that was brilliant, but it's called sticky toffee pudding. Onto the bill. The baked camembert, £19.50. What mark am I going to give that? I'm going to give that 4.5, 5, something along them lines. The sausage and mash, £17.95. What am I giving that? That's brilliant sausages. I'm giving that 4.5 out of 10. And the sticky toffee pudding, £8.95. I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 10. Rick, you're off my Christmas card list. That's it. You know, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. The best part of this place is definitely the service, and it's the pub itself. That was absolutely, you know, it's wonderful. Maybe it's a bad day at the office. Who knows? You know, it could have been a bad day at the office. It's got a 12.5% discretionary service charge. I told you the service was excellent, £5.80. So a total of £52.20. No, I'm really sorry. Not impressed. Have you been here? What do you think? Am I being a little bit harsh there? I don't think I am. I actually think possibly in certain ways there I was being a little bit generous. But yeah, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know, I always appreciate it. Until next time, can I have a margarita to go? I'll have a pepperoni as well. Hello, anyone there? Anyone there? Hello?